Okay, so note to self and all others: do not wake up and listen to NPR news radio in the morning, because it's you just gonna hear things that you don't want to think about that early in the morning. Of course, my early is 11:20, but hey, who's counting? So I get up and I turn on the radio. I want to listen to NPR as I clean up, as I do dishes, as I get ready to go shooting, whatever. And what story is on? It is a story about superpowers. Hey, cool, right? So I thought. Well, they're talking about the psychological choice in choosing your superpower. They had certain stages. There was 5 different stages. I don't remember exactly what they are. So you can look up NPR. Be an intelligent person for once. Get off YouTube, go to NPR, and then go look up this the story. Yeah, I guess they were talking about the choice between flight versus invisibility. And then they had audio of this guy. He was making the choice, going through it logically. And they're saying all the stages he went to. It's like, oh, you guys are psychologically tricky. It's pretty cool. But then the story got all dark. And they're saying how people who chose flight had a lot of bravado and were very mythic, and they had this, hero mentality to them. And all the people who chose invisibility don't want to be seen. They want to be invisible as a person. And there's a sense of a perversion behind invisibility. And that ultimately the test was, given the choice, invisibility, that leads down a dark path, and flight leads down a path for greater good. And then they had a bunch of people they interviewed, and it was just like, oh man, it's real dark and kind of depressing. Well, I mean, it wasn't depressing. I really enjoyed it, but then they do the thing at the end where they're recap everything. Then they go, which would you choose? Don't rush your answer. Think wisely. And my friends and I, we have talked on this subject for hours upon hours upon hours upon hours. And I mean, of course, we would have much more options and stuff, but I'm thinking flight, because I'm not a fan of invisibility. But then, I thought that in my head, and then the guy says, I'm thinking flight. He goes, don't rush your answer. Think about it carefully. And I'm thinking, oh, you bastard. You just made me second guess myself. Me! Oh. So, I encourage you to go and try and find the newscast on NPR's website. That's npr.org. And then listen to it, think about it wisely, and come back and comment if you'd like, or leave a video of a reply of you flying or being invisible or whatnot. I'm pretty sure mine is a flight. Just because I'm going with basic instinct. I'm throwing all the psychobabble that they said away, because I think that causes a type of hindsight. I'm thinking back to all the conversations I've had with my friends Kyle and Justin and other Kyle, and of course, if I had my choice, it would be super speed, because I'm a Flash fan, but definitely flight. Well, I guess it would depend how fast I could fly, but we're assuming that I could, haul pretty good while flying. But, yeah, because invisibility, I don't really like it. Probably because it is a darker path. And you know what? It's true. It really is true. So you tell me what you guys think on which ones you would choose, whether NPR is right about the dark light path thing. Oh, another interesting. They also said that men tend to choose flight and women tend to choose invisibility. Interesting. So you guys tell me what you would choose, if you think NPR is right, and psychological, philosophical discussion on the power, dark versus light. The power difference there. If NPR has some type of validity to their article. Thanks a lot. See you guys later.